Okay, very close to the front. Really close. This is nice close. I think if I'm just here. Is there a younger person in spirit than you with you? You. A child to you? Or a brother? He's here. Because he just wants, and I don't think you got to say goodbye to him, did you?
No.
Nobody got to say goodbye to him.
No.
And I feel like that he just wants to come through and let you know that he's okay. He was a little younger than you, or he was young when he passed, wasn't he?
He was 34.
Okay. Don't tell me.
Sorry.
I bet you he was 34 when he passed. See? Okay. But nobody got to say goodbye to him. So let's just have a look what happened to him. This was really a tragic passing, wasn't it?
Yes.
It was something totally unexpected, if I'm correct.
Yes.
And I just feel like that nobody really saw this coming, did they?
No.
He wasn't the best communicator in the world, was he?
No.
And I feel like he kept his feelings inside a bit. You
Yes.
understand?
Yes.
I don't know if he felt a little bit like he may have... Was this something to do with him? Like
Yes.
he
Yes.
did this to himself?
Yes.
He took himself home?
Yes.
Yes. That's a nice word for saying he took his own life. Does that make sense?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay,
Yep.
let's just have a look. Was he with intoxication of some way?
Yes.
So he
Yes.
had an overdose of...
He was drunk.
Yep.
Yep.
But he tells me that he did this to himself,
Okay.
basically. But let's just have a look at that. He was driving?
Yes.
He was drunk driving, so he feels fully responsible for what happened here. He shouldn't have been in the car that day, you know.
Yep.
But just as long as you know that he's here, that's the most important thing. And I feel like, too, that he was a very quiet fellow anyway, or he kept himself to himself. It's like he's a bit the black sheep, if I'm right, of the family. He's the rat bag.
Yes.
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 And you know what he's showing me? Oh, and he's such a... Can I just be really honest and say that
Yes.
sometimes he was a little bit of a chauvinist?
Yes.
You know, he's like women. This is the women's thing, you know?
Yes.
I would never come to a women's thing. The only reason it's a women's thing, because of you. No, that's no offence to you guys. That's him saying that.
Yes.
And I feel like he's rough as guts.
Yes.
He leans like this a lot, you know, so that looks like he's got a bar, you know? Because he must have had a bar at home. Does that make sense? Or he's
Yes.
always lean and,
Yes.
you know,
Yes.
like that. I don't get him as being a real big bloke, to be honest with you. Or his legs were quite thin. Bird's legs, I call them. You
Yep.
understand?
Yes.
He's going to hit me in a minute.
Yes.
I'll get it. Yeah, I can't feel it. But just as long as you know that he's here, that's the most important thing. Now, I feel like that with this... Now, this was a car accident, if I'm right.
Yes.
And let me have a look. He's just showing me a few things. It's almost like I feel, did he have an argument with someone that night? It's like he has an argument and he gets into the car or he drives off in a huff. Does that make sense to you?
Yes. Yes.
It's like, yeah, rah, 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 rah. Oh, that's it, I'm going type of deal. And this is why the accident occurred. And so he just lets me know that as well. Is there a Mark or a Mick, please, living or past? No, it's an M female name, excuse me. M.
Female.
It's an M-A name. Do you understand that?
A male, yes.
Yeah, what is it? Maddie, is it?
It's my husband.
That's your husband. Excuse me. I just didn't hear it quite.
Yep.
Now, he's still here, though, isn't he?
Yes.
And I feel like him and Maddie didn't always see eye to eye, did they?
No.
And I... I think they called each other the DH name regularly.
Yes.
And they just banded that backwards and forwards.
Yes.
And I feel like that, you know, and I... Yeah, okay. He's a rat.
He is.
He really is.
Yes.
Now, he shows me he really liked to drink with basically anything.
Yes.
But beer was his favourite thing. Was it VB? Is that correct?
Yes.
Because I can see VB.
Yes.
And because there's a whole esky full in front of us.
That's
He
it.
just wishes he could open it. Sucked in. Hey, he gives as good as he gets.
Yeah, yes.
He
yes.
really does. Now, he must have been divorced or in a separation
Yes.
situation, because I really feel like that he was not with a woman at the time that he passed away.
Correct.
And he did have a couple of kids, if I'm right. Two
Yes.
kids.
3.
Just 3, is that? 2 boys, 1 girl? Other way around.
3 boys.
3 boys, excuse me. because I just feel like, and I do feel like that he had been having troubles with seeing these kids. He's also a very heavy smoker as well.
Yes.
I feel like it's almost like you put one up, put one down, put one up, put one down, and that's what he tells me as well. And he calls them durries because you got a durry? No,
Yeah.
I don't smoke. I'm sorry, but just as long as you know, is there a BR name with him, please? BR, not with him, or that he would like wish to acknowledge. I want to say, hold on. Excuse me. R name. Rob.
Oh,
Who's
yes,
Rob?
His best friend.
Now, he's still here, though, isn't
Yes,
he? Yeah.
yes.
He liked Rob because he could boss Rob around.
Yeah.
And Rob's a bit lost without all that direction. So, if you see Rob at all?
No, I haven't seen him since his funeral.
And who's it? Shane? Is there Shane or Shell?
Rob's partner.
Is Shane or
No, I think it starts with SH. It's like Cheryl or something like
okay.
that. Yep.
And
She's a character.
sorry? We won't go there. Because I feel like that she wasn't happy about this one. Okay. The main thing is that your brother just wanted to let you know that he was okay. I feel like they left everything in a mess, you know. He didn't really have a will or anything like that. And I feel like it was just a bit of a schmozzle. I feel he might have been out of work when he passed, or else he was not. It's something to do with his super not being proper. Do you understand that?
Yep.
It wasn't done properly. Oh, I know what it was. It was left to the wrong person. Does that make sense? Or there was something wrong with it.
Yeah.
And of course, it type of went A over T, he's telling me, and he's sorry about that as well. He did like the football, though, didn't he?
Yes.
And he must have liked the Sydney team, if I'm correct. We go in NRL, if I'm right.
Not sure. Oh, probably. Yes. Yeah, I know.
Was it Rabbitohs?
No.
It is a Sydney team, though, isn't it? Is it Eels? No. The only other thing I can think of is Bulldogs. I want to go Bulldogs, but I think I'm wrong.
Maybe.
What was it, please?
St. George.
Oh, St. George. Okay. I thought I was seeing red and green, but it's red and white, isn't it? Oh.
Yes.
I'm going to get done for that too. I don't want him to follow me home. He's a J name, isn't he? Or you are. You're Joe?
Yes.
G'day, Joe. Because he just wants me to let you know that he is fine. Oh, he's so funny. He just started singing to me. Now, I think that when he had a few, he felt he was a little bit smoother around the microphone, if I'm correct.
Yes.
A little bit of karaoke
Yes.
going on. Oh, someone had sing-song thing. And I feel like, and you know this song, he's got one proper song that he does, hasn't he? Is it The Gambler? Because he doesn't sing very well. But just as long as you know that he's a D. Hold on. Is it Kevin? Kevin or Stephen?
Stephen.
Stephen.
His name.
This
Yep.
is him, Stephen.
Yep.
Good. I just heard the V-E-N, Stephen.
Yep.
He said, I
He's
told
up
you that
there
5
again.
minutes ago. So just as long as you know that Stephen is 100% okay. He loves you. He didn't say that too often.
No.
He puts a big flower or rose up here. And what that means to me is that he must have been having a birthday coming up soon, or you do.
Yes.
And that's in June, is it? Or July?
July.
Happy birthday. He wants to say happy birthday. He always forgot in life, but he wants you to know that he's going to be at your party this year, okay? Could you let his kids know he's okay?
Yes.
Because they really need to know that.
Yep.
I feel like that he wasn't the best father that he could have been. And just let them know that he does really, really love them. He was just a little bit selfish in his ways. And he acknowledges that. But doesn't mean he didn't love you. It's just that he loved beer and partying a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
Yes.
Okay? He had fun no matter
Yes.
what. I'll leave that with you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.